Good morning.
Tell us about your son.
It's just unbelievable experience. Everybody that has one understands, but I didn't really understand until it happened. And man, what a beautiful experience to go through watching the birth of your child. So I feel blessed and lucky that I was able to be there and watch it.
Coach, we talk about moments in games, moments after touchdowns, after turnovers, but in this particular moment, at the moment that your son was born, what was kind of going through your mind and your initial reactions there?
I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't been through it before, and I didn't know how I would react. And it was just kind of a feeling of disbelief and joy, kind of all wrapped up into one. I didn't know if I'd get emotional or what would happen, and I was just kind of half beside myself in disbelief that this was happening, and half just thrilled to have a child. And it was unbelievable. Ashley did great. She's doing great, and we're happy.
What was Tuesday like? I know you weren't at practice. Was it an all-day thing, just waiting for the delivery?
Yeah, she took a while to get to the point where she was ready to deliver, and I wanted to be with her, so I was out of here on Tuesday, and we got it done Tuesday night, just after midnight, and then I spent the night there and then got to practice on Wednesday.
Did you get any sleep before practice?
I'm doing okay. I haven't got a lot of sleep, but lack of sleep I can deal with. The stress of waiting for it to come had more of a toll on me, so the stressful part's over, and I'm ready to go forward from here.
As a quarterback and a play caller, all kinds of numbers and stuff to your plays. What are the numbers on your son?
Numbers? Oh, statistics?
Wait.
Yeah, okay. He looked great. He was a little over 7 pounds. Looks like a future baller, so we'll be working on him.
How did the team greet you when you told them the news?
They knew where I was. Every single guy on the team came up and said something to me, and this is a big family, and we have a new member of the family.
Is this the first member of either of your families that is a Floridian?
Yeah, I got to tell you, we delivered at Florida Hospital for Women, and they have been so great to us. Unbelievable experience, and way exceeded anything that I expected. So, been just thrilled with the entire process and grateful to them.
You talked about thanking the team during the week of SMU, but what's it been like sharing this moment with the team and personnel, staff, players, everyone?
I think the players are excited for me, which is awesome. It shows how much we care about them and how much they care. A lot of the coaches just laugh at me. They've been through this before, and most of the coaches on our staff have kids, and a lot of them have young kids. So they're kind of laughing at me as I'm going through the same things that they went through.
What advice do they give you?
Just be there for Mom, I think, is the best advice. I feel kind of helpless with Mom and nurses and everybody around to get my elbows too deep into it, but I'll be there for Mom and help her wherever she needs help.
Did you change the diaper yet, Scott? Did you change anything?
No, but I'm going back this afternoon. I'm going to have everybody teach me how to do it. Like I said, there's been all sorts of hands all over my son to this point, so when we get him home, I'm sure my duties will expand.
Different kind of distraction for you this week. How excited are you to kind of step away from football this week, and how are you balancing, getting to hang out with your new son?
I think this week's gonna be easy for me. Candidly, last week was hard because the stress of it was worse than anything else. Not knowing if I was gonna be gone when it happened, making sure Ashley was taken care of. Now that it's here, I can focus on being a good dad and being a good husband and being a good coach, and those things come a lot easier to me than dealing with the stress of waiting.
You're a new dad, you got an undefeated team, #1 scoring team in the country. Do you ever just have to step back and kind of pinch yourself about the year you're having?
This has been an unbelievable year. I can't imagine if I coached the rest of my life having a year that would match this. Just from a team standpoint, watching our guys do everything we ask them, watching the unity on this team and coaching staff, and some of the things that have happened for us and happened in my life personally, this has been a very rewarding and satisfying year.
Unless I missed it, I haven't heard a name yet.
We wanted to wait and meet him before we named him, so we're close to it, and I think he'll have a name by the end of today.
Coach, do you think the College Football Committee has seen UCF play this season?
I'm not going to say much about that because for us it matters, but it doesn't matter. We just need to take care of our business. You know, I think anytime it becomes people's opinions, I think it gets a little dangerous. And you know, I wouldn't complain for us. The teams that I feel bad for are the Wisconsins and Miamis. You know, as a football player, all you can do is beat the people they put in front of you. If you're undefeated, that's undefeated, and that means a lot. And I hate to see people's opinions have more emphasis put on them than the record on the field. But from our standpoint, and we just got to take care of business, and a lot of good things are headed our way.
Coach, in terms of life moments, you've played in collegiate football, played in the NFL. You know, you're married, and now you're coaching one of the top 25 teams in the country. You know, where does this kind of moment rank in terms of life moments there?
You know, I think the joy surrounding this surpasses anything that I've experienced. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of satisfying things happen to me in my career, but I don't think anyone can match the sheer joy of holding a baby for the first time. So I'm just lucky that I get to do both, and in a really good place right now.
Just to clarify, your wife's coming home today, the baby's coming home today?
We're either going to bring her home today, or she's going to come home tomorrow morning, just depending on some tests and how she feels. And everybody's great and doing well, so we're going to make that decision later today.
Is your son a future Knight, perhaps?
He's a Knight right now. We have so much UCF gear that people have given us, and people have been so generous and nice to us, and he's going to be decked out head to toe for a while.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.